What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another Lazy Sunday Out of the Basement live stream. I'm Nate, joined with Justin.
Sup, guys?
And today, just as the title says, we're going to be doing a packaging tier list showdown. Forget the big game.
Don't say it.
We
We'll
legally,
get copyright.
we cannot say it. We cannot say it. But happy sports day to all you footballers out there. American football, that is. But hopefully you are deciding to ignore that and hang out with us instead, because talking about Star Wars figures is much cooler in both of our opinions.
It's not until later, but I feel like a lot of people are going to have parties and stuff. So, well, hey, we're over 100 right off the bat. So definitely big thanks to everyone.
Hit like.
Get us in there. And if you are doing a party today, hope you enjoy it. Enjoy yourself.
Yeah. Be safe.
The commercials and the trailers.
Be responsible.
Family. New trailer for Fast X.
Yeah. Sports. Family. Funny trailer make me laugh.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's good to be back. I had a pretty bad migraine last week. That's why I was not present. Every once in a while, I get hit with one, and it is absolutely crippling. So I'm feeling a lot better. It's usually just like a one-day thing, and then I'm all good. So I'm feeling a lot better now. And last week's episode was awesome. Justin, thanks for holding it down, especially with all the other guests as well.
Yeah, that was fun.
But yeah, so let's start out the stream like we always do and say what's up to everyone who's joined us so far. Starting out with 80s kid from the 90s. We got a sup guys.
Sup guys.
We got Dan Darth Educator here. Happy Sunday. Nice to see you.
Hey Dan.
Good evening to Wayne Duckett and Kobe Osborne.
Kobe.
We also got Doom, who was paintballing. Enjoy the bruises. Enjoy those bruises. Gyros, how's it going? Good day for customizing and Sunday live chill. I agree. It's a little warm out. It's a little sunny today, so it's not quite the grim and dreary Indiana it has been. Sir Pounce, welcome to the stream. Nice to see you there. Found Clone Wars Cad Bane at a local comic book shop yesterday for $30. Very nice find. Not Obi-Wan, hello. The Super Bowl is temporary. OOTB Lazy Sunday stream is eternal. Exactly.
I agree.
Exactly.
I definitely agree with that.
What's up, Dawn?
Oh, yeah.
And we also got David in here as well. Gonzalo, how's it going? Yo, this is going to be a banger. I agree. Arthur Henderson, welcome. No, go ahead.
I was going to say, it's going to be a banger as two guys who don't care about packaging.
Yeah. Let it be clear. We're going to be doing a packaging tier list, and it's going to be the opinion of two guys who don't really care about packaging. All of this behind me, people try and use it as a gotcha moment against us when we talk about opening stuff. This is all just because of the set. This is all just set.
Like we have a YouTube channel. Do you think it's just going to be blank wall back there? No.
Right.
Plus, that's like TVC. That's completely different.
Yeah.
And the Black Series figures we have doubles of, so no slam dunk. Sorry.
Nope. Infernal, what's up? Also got Burnell in here.
Yo.
Typically not brave enough for politics, but I do love me a tier list. Good old tier list. Tom, how's it going? My son gave me Ayla Secura and Ned B for my birthday today.
Hey.
Nice. Happy birthday, Tom. James, how's it going? Trumanium.
Yo.
We also got Rena in here as well. Got Dr. Afra and Mayfex IG-11. Solid pickups. And loving that Dr. Afra. She's still right by my side right now. This is a fun figure. What's up, Benny? I also got 66 Hawkinson. Big John, Action Figure Podcast. Han Shot First. Happy Lazy Sunday. Can't wait for my Boba Fett SH Figure Arts with Throne. Ooh, love that set.
Yeah, it's been sitting on Big Bad. I wonder if it's still up.
What's up, Bobby? Also got Daniel Hayner, Brett on Fett, Soup Dragon,
What's up, Brett?
Commander Cook, Psycho Emerald, Gerardo, Zoo Boy, Paige. She's at work, holding it down.
Holding it down with the plasma.
Saturn's Visitor, Should Have Figured, Titter, White Direwolf, CT41, GFam Bam.
Yeah, it is still in stock. The SHF.
007. Yeah, that's crazy. And 120 is really not bad because that's about what I paid when I factored in shipping from Ami. So
right, because like not only is it the figure, the throne.
Yeah, and a ton of accessories.
You can get $4 off substandard packaging right now if you wanted to.
Ooh,
there's 5 left.
I think there's 6 pairs of hands. There's 2 unmasked heads.
Nice.
The gaffy stick.
Yep.
So much stuff. Tim Yu, how's it going? We also got Edgar in here as well. Austin Emerson, Robert Henry.
So Robert.
Omar, Darth Wizzy Wizard. We got Tom the Perceptor in here. Hello, everyone.
Hey.
I'll be here till about 3 p.m. or so, going on a date with my wife to the movies. Gonna watch the Sword Art Online movie. Nice, Tom. Enjoy the movie.
Yeah, enjoy.
Sergeant Mike, Jacob Dahl. Let's see. We got Brunner Films in here as well. Phase 2 Action Review. Fruiz. Bruno. Can you do a figure tier list someday?
The entire line.
Be like
the entire line.
Like a 6-hour live stream.
Yeah.
Good morning, Shep. Surprised you didn't mention Cara Dune in your last video after Gina Carano debacle. Her figure skyrocketed. That is true. That is true.
She's not over 100 though. We were pretty much just talking about things that were over 100, which is both Anakin's first edition Mando, which is insane. I can't believe people care that much about the first edition box, which I passed in that vlog. What's up, Jazzy?
What's up, Jazzy? We got Ed in here as well, watching live from the UK. Love your channel and Sunday streams. First time catching it live. Keep up the great work. Well, thanks for joining us, Ed. Nice to see you. Mr. Grudge, welcome. Caleb W, how's it going?
What's up, Caleb?
Schultz.
Losing Nate here. Losing Nate early.
Yeah.
Right,
this doesn't make any sense. I'm the only one that's here.
I think you're good now.
The ghosts, the demons are using my internet. I'm getting skinamarinked.
I believe it.
Bears beats Battlestar Galactica. How's it going?
There we go.
What's up, Riley Cross? Never appreciated the difference between a headache and a migraine until I got a migraine.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. Honestly, mine gets so bad, like I get the white spots in my eyes, and that's just like next level. Doesn't feel good.
Right.
Derek Ransom, Nerd Alert, Jason Sanders, Paul Morales.
So Paul.
Got Michael in here. Jeff W. starting to stream off with a $20 super chat. Thank you so much for the channel support, Jeff. Sup, guys? Here's to a great stream. Always nice to spend a lazy Sunday with the OOTB crew. Yep.
Here, let's roll a clip for that. We haven't done that in a while.
Let's roll a clip.
Let's bring the clips back.
Dust off the old clips.
I've been eating my full payment now.
That might have been a little blaring. Which, by the way, rest in peace, background music. So I do want to say, because I know that there was a couple streams recently where we've watched the like VOD footage back, and the background music is blaring. Totally a glitch in StreamYard.
Yeah, I addressed that last week. We don't hear it like that.
Yeah,
when it's
so
on,
weird.
So.
Apo, what's up? All I do is over penetrate. The Thor 2941. Sup? Let's see. We got Gary Feather. Ooh, Dan got my SHF Boba. Acid Archer. SHF Boba is also on Amazon.
Ooh. Hey.
Thomas Mulgrew, thanks for becoming a channel member. That is definitely the best way to support the channel if you can. It's only 99 cents a month, and you get some access to some emojis, and it's the best way to support the channel.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much.
For sure.
They say, spent the last year watching your Sunday streams from the UK. About time I became a member. Thank you, Thomas. We appreciate that. Sean Dixon, what's up? Nice profile picture. David Skinamarink review when.
Yeah, we're getting back into reviews.
Yeah, that was an interesting one. What's up, Fugman? Also got Obi Matt.
What's up?
Yeah, let's see.
I think we're about Hasbro
13
Pulse in the
minutes.
chat.
Oh, yep, there they are. Hasbro Pulse. Love that.
Totally the real Hasbro Pulse.
Definitely. 100%. But yeah,
Did I
so
spell that wrong, or is Nightbot taking the day off? Membership. Nightbot, you taking the night off?
Nightbot's asleep at the wheel.
Totally asleep. All right, fine. I didn't want you anyway. There's a link in the description to anything that I would want to link anyway.
Yeah.
Channel membership, merch, what have you. So, yeah, but I would say let's just, because there's no news, like there's pretty much, it's pretty dry after all the reveals.
Right.
So, yeah, there really hasn't been anything. So, real quick, we can do some, oh, there he is. Dang, that took a while.
Nightbot's awake now.
All right, he's here. So yesterday we uploaded our first YouTube short. It was about 3D printing because we had the idea to do a short series since shorts is a known strategy to get more exposure. So we wanted to do shorts, especially now that they're separate from videos, live streams, so it's not going to mess with your like analytics. So we are now fine with doing shorts now that they're all separate. So we had the idea to do 3D printing projects. So it's literally just a minute of me building the Tantive 4. It was very weird editing in 916, which is smartphone vertical, like when people film like this. It feels like a sin because it is a sin. Because whenever you're filming something, tilt your phone sideways so you fill the whole screen.
Rule number 1. Perfect.
You cannot stress that enough. If you ever want to get into YouTube or documenting anything.
Thank you, Commander Cook. Appreciate that.
Yes, thank you, Commander. Appreciate your support. But yeah, so we had our first short go up, and it was fun. It was a fun little video. It was super hard to edit it down to 1 minute. Like, as a person who edits long form, like, figure it out content,
Right.
It was super hard to, like, sacrifice footage just to fit it inside of 1 minute. So we had that go up. We also recently had Nate's comic figures. You had that review go up.
Yep.
We have Wicket going up tomorrow.
Yep.
We have, that's like a regular review. I think on Wednesday, we have a Black Series blunder going up. Not a banger, but a blunder.
Oh yeah. I don't think have we actually talked about Black Series blunders at all?
No, we explain it in the beginning of
Right.
the video, so I think it would be nice for everyone to just go in blind. It's just because the figure's going to piss some people off.
Oh, it is. It's gonna get some.
It's
gonna
one of
get
our
some
least
hate.
favorite figures.
But that was an awesome short. I really liked it, and
Thank you.
it's weird to see the analytics on it because randomly, like over the course of like 1 minute, it gained 400 views out of nowhere. So it's like you see the line on the analytics and it goes straight up.
Yeah, shorts is definitely more complex with the algorithm and everything. Not 100%. I mean, I'm not saying anything not Obi-Wan, but yeah. But real quick, let's do recent pickups because I actually have something.
Ooh.
I think we both. Do you have more than what I have?
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things.
Whoa. All right, I'll
that's
go
right.
first.
I've got a little bit of a confession to make on this recent pickups.
Oh no, confession time. So if you follow us on Instagram, you will know that I didn't pre-order these figures, but I really wanted them because when it comes to gaming greats, exclusive, or GameStop, Gaming Greats, exclusive figures. I don't pre-order them because GameStop increased their minimum to get free shipping to $60.
Scammers.
And they raised their price of shipping from $5.99 to $7.99. So they're raising their shipping costs, and they're increasing the minimum threshold that you need to meet before they offer free shipping. Scum. So I found this in store. It took me 3 GameStops. The one in my city didn't have one. I had to go into the city that I work in. And then the next day, I went out to one of my favorite little areas, and I actually filmed a vlog. And spoiler alert for the vlog.
Oh!
A second one in the wild because I wanted 2.
Oh!
I wanted 2, so.
You gotta have 2.
Yeah. Great figures. I say in the vlog, like, anytime the 2020 Stormtrooper body gets released, I have to get it. At least 2.
Yeah.
Because you can just pop the head off, take the pauldron off, and you just have a regular Stormtrooper.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, any way you can get the 2020 body, I'm in.
Also, what a pain in the ass it is to get the figure to hold the actual trigger on the rocket.
I cheated. I don't have him holding the trigger yet because it is.
It's tough. It's tough. This took me a good minute, and now I'm afraid to pose it any other way because I actually have him holding the trigger.
Nice
Still though,
pickups.
Still awesome. They did actually paint the black buttons too this time around.
Yep. No, mine balances really well. Kneeling, or even like I have this one posed like just vanilla pose. I don't think it messes with balance at all because the body is so good. And plastic free packaging. I'm still saying it. One perk of PFP is going to be that Stormtrooper helmet sculpt.
Perfect helmet.
I'm 2 for 2. Both helmets are perfect. I've seen some people with black line issues. But that's not really because of packaging. It would be more so like they do this weird thing with the 2020 Stormtrooper where it's like they try to like line up 2 strips of paint instead of just one solid brow.
Right.
Really weird. You need 3. Yeah, I'm sticking with 2. But again, like the 2020 Stormtrooper body, you gotta get it.
Yep. It's so much fun. And of course the rocket's a new accessory. And like a few people have pointed out, you could also take that rocket launcher and give it to your jet trooper and have a good time that way too.
True. Yeah, that's what David was saying.
Yep.
We got a super chat from Paige. Got to pay for that film.
Thanks, Paige, for the $7.
Well, $9.90. That's a $9.99er.
Well,
I guess that is a $7.
Because YouTube's got to get
30%.
that 30.
They gotta get that 30. I haven't tried it with the 501st Jet Trooper, but I imagine it'd look pretty solid. I think the ones they use in game, in the Battlefront 2 game, it's like the same design, but they're smaller. It is pretty huge. Like, that's a huge accessory.
The rocket trooper does not come with a blaster, just the rocket.
Yeah. I'll show you the box real quick. I gotta say, I kind of like the unboxing experience of the new packaging.
PFP.
I kind of like the unboxing experience because you don't have the like vacuum sealed plastic tray where you have to get your finger in there and like you actually risk breaking stuff, especially accessories, when they're in that plastic tray. So I don't know. I kind of like the unboxing experience, even though we're not into keeping these packages. I don't know. It just feels a little fresh when you open it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I kind of explain it in that vlog.
I agree, Mike. I agree.
True. Bit of a missed opportunity. It is just like solid. But
you know, my favorite part about plastic-free packaging is honestly when I'm filming a review, I don't have to put the figure back in the box anymore, And I just get to hold up the package, and I'm like, oh yeah, totally like the figures in here, dude. No problem. That's honestly probably my favorite part, is not having to put it back inside the box and then just tossing it.
I would say Creel. I mean, I would say both. But
I would Creel first, just because he came out first.
And he's the leader of Scar Squadron too, so it's like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. The comic figures are definitely silly with PFP. And yeah, there is something about, like, I like opening the bags, like the wax paper bags.
Yep.
And I don't know, it just feels... It's really hard to describe. I don't even know how to... The plastic tray, I think, is the main point I'm trying to make. It's super loud, crinkly, and again, you risk breaking, like, especially lightsabers when they're in there, and you can bend and warp stuff. I think PFP is really going to help with warping in the long run. I also got this. My Lucy's grandma, I think, got this for me because they were at Target, and they were just like, oh, that looks cool. And they knew, like, I don't necessarily collect 3 3/4 inch, but I was like, I mean, I'll throw it up in the background, like, it'll look cool. Yeah. And I actually didn't realize, like, what this was, like, why it was, like, a rainbow color. So the back, it says, this Luke Skywalker figure is inspired by the colorful prototypes that enable the development team to look past the deco and focus on the sculpt, analyze mold alignment, and adjust for quality. So I do think that makes it a bit cooler, because I just thought it was randomly just like like kind of like a carbonized or a credit collection or something, but
yeah. But they do also do, like, various color combinations, so people go crazy for those.
Yeah, I was trying to get one that had a purple head, but the card was messed up. I wanted the purple head one because it also had the purple saber, but I ended up getting.
I only have I have a Chewbacca. I have a purple Chewbacca. I like that one. Yeah, they're fun. They're fun when you see them, but you never really see them on shelves.
Yeah, it was weird. It was definitely weird because they were, like, FaceTiming me. I was like, oh, I think that's, like, Target exclusive, new-ish.
Yeah, it is.
I agree, Tom. It almost feels a little premium, dare I say.
No, I think the cardboard's so flimsy now.
No, I just mean because he's talking about imports, about how, like, there's imports that don't have a window either.
Yeah,
so
right.
I don't know, kind of similar. I mean, it's flimsy cardboard, of course, but we just toss it in the end of the day. So yeah, those are my recent pickups.
Nice.
Now on to Nate.
All right.
While we have him.
Yeah. It is full screen, though, so fully expect my internet connection to take a dip. But first things first, this is not Star Wars. This is from Mezco, and this is one I was waiting for a long time, and that is the new 1/12 Collective Conan the Barbarian, which is a pretty incredible figure. Nice. Literally jam-packed with accessories, different capes, different tunics, different pieces of soft goods, various weaponry, all sorts of stuff. And I missed out on the first Conan figure, so I really didn't want to miss out a second time. So I've had this one pre-ordered for a long time. Nice. And I'm happy to finally have it. It finally came. And I was so panicked because Mezco always has it set to where when the figure ships, it needs a signature.
Oh.
So I was like trying to get, my girlfriend to stay home, my roommates to stay home, look out for it. Comes the day of delivery, what does the FedEx guy do? Just signs something random and leaves it at my door. Which I was like, thank you, like, based FedEx guy. Like, I'm glad they just did that, but I wish that they could just say they're going to do that. Because it is a hassle to try and have someone home to sign for a package. But otherwise, the rest of everything is going to be Star Wars related. Dan says, OMG Nate, when I saw your post of that figure, I went looking for it. A little out of my price range right now, but man, it looks so cool. Yeah, just like all Mezco exclusive figures, if you don't buy it directly from them, when you can, it's going to be a very, very pricey figure to pick up, which is unfortunate because this is currently sold out on the website. But it is a great figure. Okay, so on to the Star Wars stuff, like Justin was showing off. Of course, I also got my Rocket Trooper as well. Got 2 of them in the mail. 2 of those in the mail. And
so
then
did you have to pay shipping on those?
No, because I pre-ordered them before this change.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, when
Cool.
when they first went up for pre-order, it wasn't like that. Sigma FedEx guy. Yeah, I mean, hey, in the long run, it worked out because signing for packages is stupid, and sometimes, like, I do have that extra like FedEx account set up to where you can release signatures off of the package, but the way Mezco marks the package, you specifically can't opt out of the signature. It's really dumb. But also, hey, Black Series Wicket's here.
I love that figure so much. It's still sitting in my pile of loot.
Yeah, Wicket is incredible. I know that is spoilers for the review tomorrow, but the review is going up tomorrow. Very in-depth and detailed. And, yeah, he might be expensive, but this figure's awesome. Like, so much paint, so many accessories, pretty good articulation, despite not having knee articulation. Brand new sculpt as well, for instance. Here we go, everyone, just to give you a little taste. We got Tebow, and we got Wicket here, so check out the size difference on those 2.
I just love that we have 3 different Ewoks. Like, 3 seems like that number where it's like, okay, I can wait for a few more. It's not like, please give us more.
Oh no,
Ewoks.
I feel more energized than ever, and I want more Ewoks now.
Give us Low Gray and Chief Chirpa.
Yeah, this has like energized me, and because I've kind of, I don't know about you, but sometimes you put a figure on the shelf. We have so many Black Series figures, you kind of forget about them sometimes. And with the Ewoks being a little bit smaller and they kind of get a little bit more hidden in the collection, I forget about them sometimes. So I had to pull them down for the Wicket review, and now I've just been absorbing all 3 of them because I also have, Poplu here as well. Mm-hmm. And, yeah, now I'm just like, I need Low Gray, we need Chief Chirpa, like, let's go. Let's pump these out.
Yeah, I love how the figure... Again, spoilers for the review, but there's like a dark wash on the cloth. There's paint on the actual figure, like with the ears, the body, the eyes are gloss.
It's expensive, but honestly, I think that they tried to make up for it as best as they can. Like the weapons have paint on them. They're all unique sculpts as well. No accessory that comes with Wicket has been given to an Ewok before, I believe. Almost 100%. Now I'm doubting myself.
Yeah, maybe like one of those clubs or spears.
Let's see.
But I agree. Like, some people say they don't want to pay full price because Wicket is a small figure, but like that's always been the case. Like, Blue Line Yoda was still full price for a little tiny Yoda. So I mean, it's not necessarily new, but specifically with Wicket, he's smaller than the other Ewoks. Okay,
never mind. Confirmed. All the accessories are new.
Okay.
Yeah, they're all different. So, I have the bow over in my review station, but I do have the 2 other clubs.
I don't think it's Ewok Leia's spear, because there's like more fur at like near the tip.
Yeah, because I think Ewok Leia comes with this spear.
Yeah.
The Low Gray spear, and then Poplu comes. Spear. Yeah, Tebow spear, and then Poplu comes with this spear. Which is also different. So they all have different accessories.
Yeah. And it's like, it's original trilogy, so of course I'm buying it. Mm-hmm. Like, that's just a given.
But you get those 3 weapons. You also get the bow and arrow. It's I think the value is there. And hold on, let me do one last thing. This is pure nightmare fuel right here.
Oh God. Put it back on, bro. Put it back on.
Naked Wicket live on stream. Where's the sex bots at?
Yeah, right.
Where are they at for this?
Meet your local Wicket.
Yeah. No, I popped that off and I was like,
section?
oh man. That's just something you never thought you were gonna see. Wicket without the hood on.
Paige says he's cute. Without the clothing?
Wicket is precious.
Which is weird, 'cause it's not like he's wearing pants.
Right.
I kind of feel that way about Kiwi sometimes when she has like a shirt on for like a few hours and then I take it off. I'm like, wait a sec. Why do you look naked? You're a dog. Like, so I get it. I get it.
Censored.
Yeah, Paplu was the one that stole the speeder bike.
Yep.
That's why he comes in the Heroes of Endor set.
Yeah. So, outside of the Black Series figures, I got bit with a little bit of a bug, Justin.
Do I know about this?
Yeah, you know about it.
Oh, okay.
You know about it. Because we talked about it with Action Display. So I did some digging, and I might have gotten a few SH Figure Arts Star Wars figures. So,
Take a gander.
First,
What's up, Mr. Coffee?
just because it was so cheap, I did get one of the Praetorian Guards. This is the SH Figure Arts.
I like that they break up the articulation on the arms.
Right, you can actually get this figure into dynamic poses, unlike the Black Series figure, which has no articulation at all.
He's like,
But I mean, like, you can truly, actually get them into some sort of dynamic pose, which is great. And this was only $30 for an SH Figure Arts. So I was like, dang, that's actually pretty sweet. And I do like the design of the Praetorian Guards. I do think that they look badass.
oh yeah.
So got this one. And then I did also get a Rogue One Stormtrooper.
Respect.
Yeah, which comes with some different weapons, like the long blaster, and it also comes with like the
LT-19.
Yeah, which I believe we haven't. We don't have it in the Black Series, I don't think.
Which one is it?
Oh no, maybe we do. Maybe we do.
Which one?
The long blaster.
Oh, is it like? Is that their take on the DLT-19? I can't really tell.
It probably is.
Yeah. It's like the one that comes with the Jedi Patrol, like this one.
Yeah.
Because like this piece is probably that little.
Right. Yeah.
I'm not a firearm guy, but it's like the little stand.
Yeah.
You would put
a bipod, I guess technically is what it would be.
You played a little Call of Duty in your day.
Yeah, right. I mean, it's not a try because there's not 3 legs. There's only 2. So
true.
But I thought this was cool, and it was fairly inexpensive. I got all of these off of Ami in the pre-owned section, and then the crown jewel, the one I really wanted, and I was so happy that there was actually one available, and that is Farm Boy Luke.
Now, that would be one that even I would want to pick up, because it's so much better than toilet paper Luke Skywalker.
It is not even funny. Like, yeah, sure, the hair is solid gold on this figure for some reason.
Yeah.
But the likeness is off the charts. It is really good. And the sculpted tunic is so much better. It's so much better. It's not even funny.
It definitely is.
And I'm typically a soft goods guy too, so but even I can admit that sometimes you got to sculpt it. You got to sculpt it. So I did pick up this Luke Skywalker. It is awesome, super posable, really nicely detailed. One of my favorite parts is the arm articulation.
Right.
Actually, on the inside of the sleeve. Let me see if I can show it. But you hold this, and the inner arm moves independently. Mm-hmm. It's really awesome. And some of the accessories are great too. Like you do get the training ball. And you can see it's kind of all one piece because it slides onto the lightsaber.
And Toilet Paper Luke was mainline. He was in the 40th Star Wars wave, and then he also got a red and black box release.
But, this accessory just works so well. Looks so nice.
Oh, yeah.
And you do get the alternate visor head as well. So this is like straight up an alternate head.
Yeah, that's great.
But yeah, this one is definitely one that I feel like I just feel like
How much did you get Luke for? Hippo was asking.
Luke was 72, so I did have to pay a little bit more for Luke. But I was willing. Still, really nicely detailed figure. Very happy to have it.
Oh, yeah, true. He did get a Power of the Force Hasbro Pulse exclusive.
So,
Re-release.
yeah, I would say at this point, I feel like Hasbro is never going to give us like a true, new, proper Farm Boy Luke. So I feel like this is going to be as good as it gets.
Nice.
So yeah, I went a little SH Figure Arts crazy.
I like it.
And picked up a few because they're a lot of fun. I've thought about making a video because all those years ago we made that video about not collecting SH Figure Arts Star Wars figures.
True. And people will comment it like 5 or 6 years later, like, and just say things that have no context because like 5-6 years has passed. It's like we've made a few videos like that, like why we don't do this or that. But it's like, okay, this was published 6 years ago. Like, come on.
I mean, no one ever looks at the upload date.
I mean, yeah, true. Oh, you think it scales well with Black Series?
Let me see if I have a non. Well, I have an Ewok. I have the Ewoks. So, I think so.
Yeah, I would say so. With Luke, I would say so.
Yeah. Some of SH Figure Arts tend to be like a little bit smaller, I feel like.
Yeah.
And then like Mayfex figures are a little bit bigger. But yeah, I would say since it's Luke, it fits in pretty well because he's supposed to be kind of small anyway. The new Boba Fett though is actually almost like perfectly Black Series scaled. So yeah, and yeah, Justin, I would totally, if you ever were willing to spend the money on it, this is definitely one that would be worth it.
Yeah.
The Cantina.
I do not like Toilet Paper Luke.
Yeah, I can't wait. This might be involved in a certain, video series we've been discussing in private.
True. We do have a super chat from Ron Marks. Thank you so much for the channel support. We need more vehicles, animals like Tauntauns, Dewbacks, Wampas, etc. Black Series seems to be slow on those lately. Yeah, for sure. And the reason that is because they don't sell. They just never sold at retail price. It's just one of those things that the market kind of dictated, supply and demand and everything.
Yeah.
The market dictated that the vehicles didn't sell for full price. So, not to be like, you horrible, nasty community, but it was a market dictated thing. It's
right. I mean, we're guilty of it too. We definitely waited for clearance on a few of them.
Right. I just don't want to be like, you need to be spending full price to this corporation that makes billions of dollars every year. No.
Right.
No simping.
Well, and then Ron makes a great point. Everyone wants them after they're gone. Absolutely.
Yeah. Especially, yeah, for sure. So yeah, the main topic of today's stream. It's probably going to be a shorter stream. We're 42 minutes in, but I don't even think we'll go to 2 hours. Because we have a fun activity. This is an idea I have had for so long. I've been wanting to do this, and I've just been waiting for the perfect opportunity. And I think Super Bowl Sunday, people are having parties. There's a lot of people who are not here right now. Mm-hmm. So it's like to discuss something like super important. I mean, there's not really any news, So I just decided to finally pull the trigger on the fun activity, and that is a tier list of all of the Black Series packaging. It is a Black Series packaging tier list.
Ooh.
And I know some people are not going to be familiar with these. Yeah, exactly. Basically, what it is, Tier Maker, it is basically just giving things a grade and ranking them from best to worst. So S tier is the highest praise, like satisfactory. It's pure satisfaction. And then A, B, C, or D. I could have got creative and like put a custom phrase in here, like would display. Like, I would display this packaging, but I just couldn't think of things for the rest. And down here is our options. I think I have everything excluding con exclusive. So, like, no SDCC stuff, no PulseCon exclusive, no, like, deluxe stuff, really. This is basically the standard packaging across the line, I think. Okay. But let me know if you guys notice when we're doing it that we're missing something. Like, just let us know, because I can add it live.
And we are excluding like SDCC special packaging stuff like that.
Yeah, like all con exclusive stuff, because there's so many and the packages are different from each one. We would just be here forever. And I thought it'd be fun to do it in completely random order and just see where we end up. And I had to go back because I actually made this. You can find this on tiermaker.com. I think I called it the like just Hasbro Black Series packaging. You could probably find it.
Nice.
So I thought this would be fun, and it would be fun because there's only one. So Nate and I are gonna have to work together and debate a little bit to make a case for each one about why it should be high or low. And I think it'd be fun if you guys participated in this. I have the chat pulled up, but I'm sure Nate, you'll be in charge of clicking on comments while I am in the I'm in the tier list. Yeah, Galaxy Box is on top. So, yeah, that is the explanation if you're not familiar with these. So, there's also tons of different factors that we'll get into. Mm-hmm. We can make, because it's not just Galaxy packaging. I grabbed the Galaxy packaging for each thing because it's like, is the color they chose appropriate for the respective movie? And there's a few.
Okay, that's how deep we're going.
Like, there's a few, like this one right here. But we'll get to it.
Yep.
So I guess we'll just go in random order, guys. The first one here is the 40th anniversary Empire Strikes Back packaging, and this is different from Star Wars, Empire, and Return of the Jedi. I don't know why I did that, but if we really wanted to, we probably could look at the waves and like see which one did them the best. But they're all based off the Kenner image anyway, so they'll probably all go in the same category, I would imagine.
Yeah. So neither of us are, super big Kenner guys. Obviously, we're younger, so we kind of missed the boat on that a little bit. So I feel like this doesn't hold as much weight to us as it might to some other people. But I would still say I do like the Empire Strikes Back retro packaging, and I'm thinking solid A tier on this.
Yeah, I could definitely see that. I see your comments about trying to enlarge it. I could, but it would get rid of us. I've been trying to mess around and like see if I can make it bigger, but I can't. Unfortunately, I cannot. Because this is like their full screen mode.
Rena says comic line.
Oh, that's a good. I might have to add that one.
Yeah, I feel like comic line deserves
All
to
right.
be.
I'm gonna add.
Because you have gaming greats on there, don't you?
Yeah,
Yeah, comic line.
it's got to be there somewhere.
Nice call, Rena. Thank you.
Edit. Yeah, for sure. I'm definitely going to add that.
Man, Appo, if they did a 6-inch Republic Trooper, that would be insane. That would seriously be insane.
All right, I'm gonna find the comic book mall. Here it
The
is.
comic mall.
Now I gotta remove the background. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at?
That boba does look awesome. True, James Wade has a good point. OG Gaming Greats packaging? Or is that too specific?
Oh, like the red.
Yeah, like
okay.
remember like Jedi Revan's in the purple and black box, but it's the shape of the red and black box.
Okay, I'm gonna add that as well.
Thanks, James. We're gonna add that as well. We're pumping the brakes here for a second. Immediately pumping the brakes.
Let's see.
Jonathan, what's up, buddy? You missed nothing. We haven't really got into the tier list at all, so you're arriving right in time for the. Yeah, thanks, not Obi-Wan. Here we see Wild Professional at work, and this is all the stuff that we edit out of our videos.
Right.
Yes, David, S is better / higher than A tier.
Okay. Let's see if I can.
Zooboy also says new PFP comic packaging.
I mean, I guess I can do that. Okay, let me add. Okay, here's the mall. What was the other one I was adding?
Jedi Revan. The OG Gaming Greats
Okay, there it
packaging.
is. Okay.
And then add the new plastic-free comic packaging as well.
Okay. Black Series.
Mara Jade.
Yeah, whatever. Just did
You know,
Mike.
you know what's crazy? Mara Jade is like sold out on a bunch of different websites.
Yeah,
I feel like it's been a while since like a normal Black Series figure
Right.
has sold out. Actually, I think Dr. Afra is sold out on Big Bad Toy Store too.
Nice.
It's really weird. Like, did not see that coming at all.
I mean, it's a great subline, so I
Right.
support it. Put this in my Black Series packaging folder. Go back here. Choose more file. And Mike.
Oh yeah.
Oh, so you want me to choose them all at the same time? Comic Mall. Where'd you go?
Yeah. Read into the ads. Travel Wisconsin. Wine. Yeah, Justin's a big wine drinker, let me tell you.
Yep.
Huge wine
Yes.
gulper. He's like a wine mom.
Any more? New comic packaging, regular comic packaging, old gaming greats where it was like the really cool like color logo.
Oh, Luke just arrived. What's up, Luke?
Gosh. Okay. All right. Yeah. And submit. It's kind of a glitchy website too, so this should work though.
Yeah.
Let's go back into.
Sean, it's
Here.
rumored to be a canon villain. Villain.
Yep. Okay. Let's get back into it. So,
All right.
40th anniversary Empire Strikes Back.
I'm feeling an A. I'm feeling A tier on 40th Annie packaging. What do you think?
I agree with that. I agree because it's just a vibe, man. I'm not feeling S for it.
Yeah,
I mean, it's a
not,
fantastic idea. It's excellent.
It's not quite there, but it is pretty dope.
Mm-hmm. And it did give us one of the best figures of all time. Okay, up next, randomly and coincidentally, is the 40th anniversary Star Wars. Now, I am talking like you could use any reason under the sun for saying this is good or bad. Like, if this just gives you a icky vibe because they peg warm to hell and back, you can put it lower. And this, especially the first wave with Luke and everything, this packaging gives me... I feel... Yeah, I knew it. I'm going to say a step below because I just associate it with peg warming so much.
Okay. I mean I could get into that, although I feel like the card art is pretty sick. I do love the Jawa. I do love the Tusken Raider.
It is. I have the 20th Phantom Menace right here. Obi.
Yeah. Yeah, it's on there.
So, are you feeling the same level?
Yeah, I feel like like you said, the 40th anniversary stuff's all going to be on the same level because it's essentially all the same thing.
Okay, we'll just throw Return of the... It's a great gimmick. I mean, it's not even really a gimmick. It's just a great line. And I like the cards. And it's like a two birds with one stone kind of thing. Like, you can sell these figures to collectors who don't care about packaging, and then there's the people who are going to buy multiples to keep one on card. And I know there's mock people who hang it up on their wall, so I just think it's overall a great idea. And if you're an opener, it doesn't matter either way. It's just it's great. I almost kind of wish the whole line was like that. That'd be kind of neat.
Got him. Got
What's
him.
up, Luke? Yeah. All right. So, getting into some Galaxy packaging stuff, we have A New Hope, and we love Galaxy packaging. We think it's associated with a huge jump in quality as well. Now Roxy's barking.
Yeah.
So I hope that's not too loud.
It's fine.
But I love Galaxy packaging. I love the mural. But I think orange for A New Hope kind of throws me off. Because with Galaxy packaging, I want to include, like, is the color an appropriate choice for the movie? What do you think, Nate?
Let's satisfy Brett.
I was going to do that. There you go.
There we go. All right, we're good there. Okay.
Good point, Brett. Good point.
For A New Hope, I would agree with you. I think the box color is not what I associate with A New Hope. I don't know about you, but a lot of color association for Star Wars for me goes back to those VHS tapes. The
Exactly.
VHS tapes. So for me, like, A New Hope is definitely blue in my mind.
Yeah, I would almost say yellow because it's like the first Star Wars movie.
Well,
and
yeah,
it just has
or
the
yellow.
Star Wars logo as opposed to like episode.
Right, but I'm specifically talking about like those VHS tapes.
Yeah. Maybe like orange for like the X-Wing flight suit, but that's just not the thing I think of when I think of A New Hope.
Yeah, I think orange is definitely a bad choice for A New Hope. So I would put that. Yeah, I would say C or D.
I'm gonna say C, if it's a either or. You're giving
All right.
me.
Okay, what's up, Lukeness?
What's up, dude? I think my personal color association would overlap happen a lot. I mean, we already have 4 blue shades in the mural art. Yeah, same with orange. We have so many different shades of orange too. Mm-hmm. And just that warm color, reddish, orangish, and we'll get to that. So the next one happens to be Attack of the Clones. I'm going D right off the bat.
Oh, 100%.
Because red should have been Revenge of the Sith. Or orange. There should have been no other orange Galaxy packaging except Revenge of the Sith. They should have done like a red and orange blend, that classic Revenge of the Sith logo. Attack of the Clones should have been white all day. How awesome would a white Galaxy packaging be?
It would look sick. It would look sick.
Like, why red?
Yeah.
I don't associate any red with Attack of the Clones.
No, not even in the slightest. I can't even really see where they got it from.
Cough syrup red.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would love to hear your guys' thoughts and your justifications, because this is like completely biased, completely just like what we are feeling.
Right.
It's a big vibe check here. A lava vibe for Revenge of the Sith would be nice.
It's vibe checks.
Yeah, I'm thinking white because Attack of the Clones, Clone Troopers, they're like literally the outer space military, shiny white. Like, I'm thinking white.
Yeah.
All right, moving on, we have Archive.
Ooh.
How do you feel about Archive packaging? It goes straight in the trash.
I want to put Archive on the D because it's boring. Just the black, gray, boring packaging. However,
Gregory Titus artwork.
However, the Gregory Titus artwork does kick it up a little bit for me, so I'm feeling a C tier on Archive packaging only because of the Gregory Titus art, and I love that it's a little removable piece because, believe it or not, and I actually found them the other day in a drawer. I have all of them, like, I kept them, and I just had them flat in a drawer. But I
can accept that logic.
If it wasn't for the Gregory Titus artwork, it would be D tier all day long.
Yeah, I think my logic would be the exact same because the Gregory Titus artwork, there's almost a nostalgic value to it. So I like that they retained it on the Archive, although it goes in the trash no matter what. So I could go either way, C or D, but I like your logic for one step above D.
Yeah.
All right. We have another Galaxy packaging media, which is the Bad Batch. And if I'm being honest, I think I'm going S because I think that shade of brick, it's like a brick red. I think it's perfect for Bad Batch because it fits their, like, color scheme. Where's my Bad Batch figures?
Right. Like, it has the correct red that we see on Hunter.
Yeah, let me grab it real quick.
Yeah, grab your Hunter. Grab my Hunter.
Yeah, so for me, I just think that shade of red, I associate that with the Bad Batch, so I think using that sort of brick red... Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no bricks.
So I would go A or S because I just think it's the perfect color choice.
Yeah, I could mess with an S rank on that one for sure.
Because we love Galaxy packaging. Even, like, I like the Attack of the Clone. Like, I like all of the Galaxy packaging.
First edition packaging, Justin?
True. I guess I didn't think of that, but we could add it later if we really wanted to.
I just wanted to add side note really quick. Justin, did you watch Bad Batch yet?
I have not.
God, dang it. Okay. Anyways, S tier.
Okay. Yeah, for anyone just joining and you guys don't really understand, S is the highest praise. I think it's because it stands for satisfactory. At least my elementary school report card, S stood for satisfactory, and it was like the highest. So I guess that's their logic. But
I always just associate it with video games. Like, you get your A rank, and then when you're really good, you get your S rank.
yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry. Sorry. All right?
Yeah, Justin straight up hates Star Wars. And I want you all to know.
Yeah.
It's like it took him so long to watch Andor. Bad Batch is 20 minutes a week. This dude over here can't afford 20 minutes a week for Star Wars.
Hey, we've been putting out a lot of content on the channel.
Yeah, I've been putting out a lot of content on the channel too, and I've been watching Bad Batch.
Yeah, I have my routine though. I work a more traditional work schedule. Mm-hmm. So I see you be getting off at midday sometimes. Gives you plenty of time. All right. Bad Batch, in my opinion, perfect color choice. We love Galaxy packaging. I think it's pretty perfect. Pretty much perfect. Yeah. I agree. I agree. Okay, so next is a classic. This is a heavy hitter.
S.
It's Blue Line. And it's going straight
To the moon.
to the S tier. Both Orange and Blue Line will forever be like the most nostalgic. Like that'll be like my Star Wars toy nostalgia will be like
Right.
the Orange and Blue Line.
Yeah, because that was right when we were first really getting into collecting, was right at the tail end of the Blue Line. So we still saw a lot of these figures on shelves, and it was cool to see, and it was fun and exciting, and it was something different at the time. So, yeah, nostalgia alone, Blue Line is S tier.
David, I understand your question, but we don't really keep them on card. We open them. So this is like completely biased, just what we like in our own minds. Like there's no really rhyme, reason, or definitive logic to this. Mm-hmm. So yeah. Someone else asked a question. What was I gonna say? Oh, I may not have been keeping up with the Bad Batch, but I have been watching The Last of Us. Someone asked about it earlier. Yeah. Yes, I do watch The Last of Us. I keep up with that, but I just don't keep up with Star Wars.
Justin only watches.
What am I doing here?
You only watch water cooler shows.
Yeah.
Got to be a part of the conversation.
Right. Okay. Galaxy Packaging Book of Boba Fett.
The green's good.
I mean, it's Boba Fett green. I feel like it's pretty obvious choice.
Yeah.
But we all also only have like 2 figures.
I'd say we could put it in a nice, safe and cozy, empty B tier.
Yeah. But I just think
The 2 figures are good.
the 2 figures are good.
It's
and
Boba
like,
Fett green.
the packaging design, it's the perfect color choice. I think I want to go A. If you're down for an A.
But what about the show?
If we're talking about the show, it's going right there. All right, I'll accept your B. I'll accept the B.
Yeah,
Although, like, I don't know what they did wrong.
Let's go B.
I don't know what they did wrong, but it's fine.
It's B for Boba
Will
Fett.
it work with Chrysanthemum? Yeah, I don't know.
B for Boba Fett.
It's solid. It's solid. So, not accounting for the figures or the line itself, I do think Carbonized was in some sick ass boxes.
Oh yeah.
Do I have new Carbonized? I don't. I don't have the newer Carbonized, which would go right to B.
That's fine. That's fine. I would say original. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I really, really like the boxes. I hate the line. I hate Carbonized, but the boxes are incredible. So I'm almost thinking like a little A action.
I think I could feel you on that because I just, on principle alone, nothing carbonized belongs in the S tier. No aspect of carbonized deserves to get that high of praise.
And it's
But
just
I do love shiny boxes. I do love shiny
and
boxes.
like the Jet Trooper, it had that really nice, like sparkly, pearlescent. Like,
oh yeah,
the Sith Trooper one was really cool. The green and yellow of the Boba, the blue of the Vader, like OG carbonized packaging, is great.
Yeah, it was pretty hype. Pretty hype.
Can't have that vile crap and
Yeah, no.
yes.
On principle alone. On principle
See you later,
alone.
Jazzy. Thanks for
See
staying
you,
with us.
Jazzy.
Yeah, the box of Mando is cool as well. I agree. I really like the boxes. I don't know why this is only half of a credit collection, but we do have credit collection here. Now this is where my bias is really. I'm really gonna struggle here because I hate.
Ready?
I hate
Oh, I'm torn. On one hand,
why do people want the credits? Though is it even important to get
I feel like
the credit look?
but the presentation of
Ooh,
the presentation of the credit collection figure is pretty solid. Where the hell is my I do have hang on here.
See, I'm struggling right now.
Let me roll
Because I'm really trying to think just about the packaging.
I've got right off screen where no one can see it. I mean, I think it's some really solid artwork. I mean, it's exactly what you're supposed to get on the box.
Okay, I kind of like Psycho Emerald's logic here.
I would. I'm B.
I will say I like the carbonized boxes more, so I feel like
Yeah.
But I'm not going to judge it as harshly because I'm trying to look at it just through a packaging lens as opposed to like, oh, it's a gimmick, it's this and that. All right, up next, check this out. We have Clone Wars nostalgia packaging.
S.
Which is forever and always associated with just like serotonin, like a natural high. When you saw that in stores and you finally realized, like, I found it. It's associated with the most stressful hunting thing I've ever experienced. So, but just like that rush you feel when you finally see that box on the end cap, it brought me more joy than, say, because someone was asking how can anything be above the 40th. That moment for me brought me more joy than any of the 40th stuff that is mainline that I can easily pre-order. So it's just like, it's a vibe, guys. This is a vibe check. So
it's vibes.
It's S all day. Also, thank you, Jeff.
Yeah, thank you,
for
Jeff.
your generosity.
Yeah. Look at the chat popping off.
And that's kind of, I know I've said this, but that's kind of the point of these. Like, people do these on their channels as jokes. Like, it's all kind of a joke, like this whole thing.
Right.
So you could use any rhyme or reason, any point at all to say this belongs here and that belongs there. So it's just a joke. This is not like anything definitive.
You also don't have Tartakovsky Clone Wars packaging on here.
True. Yeah, I made this some time ago, so that's why they are.
Which is also S tier.
I mean, yeah. That can count. How about nostalgic based packaging for the animated shows? Because I agree. So we do have Galaxy packaging Clone Wars.
Now, how do you feel about Clone Wars? Because I feel like the yellow is a good choice.
I do. I feel like yellow is a great choice as well. I mean, I put Bad Batch in S because I thought it was perfect. I'm going to go the same logic and say they couldn't have done anything better.
I'm down.
Like, there's no other color I feel like would be more appropriate.
Halloween packages?
Shit. Well, I have holiday here. That counts. So, up next is Empire Strikes Back, and I already know Nate and I are going to agree, blue, not an Empire Strikes Back color.
Not feeling that for Empire Strikes Back.
It's not the worst. Like, it's not as egregious as Attack of the Clones using red.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm going to use the same logic as that we used in the first Star Wars movie, A New Hope. I'm going to say C, because Empire Strikes Back should have been purple.
For sure.
Because of
Straight
that
up.
VHS set.
Straight up.
And that's what I mean. It's like, obviously not everyone grew up with that VHS set, and they're like, what the hell are they talking about? Like, that shouldn't dictate. Like, it's literally, that's how personal these types of videos are.
It's the color association. That VHS box set burned into my corneas.
Right. Blue for Hoth, but Hoth is white, though.
Yeah, true. Hoth
I mean, there's blue, like, ice.
Blue skies,
structures.
but
It should be ice blue, yeah. If it was, like, yeah, maybe.
rigged exactly.
I knew this was gonna happen because it's just that oddly specific VHS set that I always associate Empire Strikes Back with the color purple.
But I'm going to be a total hypocrite once we get to the Return of the Jedi Galaxy packaging.
Oh, because it's perfect. Oh,
Right.
because it doesn't reflect the VHS.
Yeah, it doesn't
Okay.
reflect it, but
The newer, this is pre-plastic free packaging, but after they changed to Galaxy packaging, where they made every gaming grate the same color. I did not like that. I preferred the beautiful boxes of the original gaming grates, where it was like a different color on each one, and some of them were like very vibrant colors. I don't like that they just changed it all to one light blue color. I'll be honest.
I'm feeling a solid D on this.
Yeah.
It's very uninspired, especially with, like you just said, the first couple gaming greats figures that we got. The package was awesome, and then they switched over to Galaxy, and
Yeah.
just took a dive.
What's up, Blue? All right. Yeah, I agree. Holiday. Now, I think they could have got more creative than just straight up white.
I mean, but it's, it's like a little bow tie. It's supposed to look like a present. There's little designs on the packaging
They could have done like green and red stripe.
But specifically on the holiday figures, each box has specific decals on them. Each box has unique decals on them. That's a level of detail you don't typically see.
That's true, but like, why don't they go crazy with some of these designs and do like do two color patterns, like do like a primary and a secondary color? Like, why haven't they? They could do that for Revenge of the Sith. I think it'd be awesome if they did like a red and black, like a color scheme with two colors. Like, I feel like they could have done that for something like Holiday.
I don't know. I disagree. I think
So where are you thinking?
especially if we're considering Halloween lumped in with this.
Ah, that's true.
If Halloween is lumped in,
We going B?
I mean,
Meet in the middle a little bit?
I think B is a solid choice for the holiday packaging.
All right.
Yeah. I'm down.
That's fine.
I'm down.
Okay. So now we have Kenner inspired cards. This is separate than, because these three are all mainline, and they are the Black Series figures with the Kenner image. The figures themselves are not based off the Kenner figures, but they simply use the Kenner image, which is why we were correct in that big debate about Paplu.
Right.
being on a different card. The card is a different Ewok, but it's just the original Kenner mistake. And we are forever and always correct on that debate. So this line are exclusives. They use the same image as the Kenner card, but the figure itself is based on Kenner.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to put it... Where would you say? Just right off the bat.
Let's just piss off the Kenner heads and put it in the D category. I'm kidding.
This is stupid. I don't know why it's orange. It's like a vinyl cape or something. Like, I don't get it.
Yeah, it's like something really stupid my like great grandpa talked to me about one time.
Now, would you say this is
Yeah, I would say
better than the regular 40th?
No, I would say it goes right next to the rest of them. It's on the same tier.
Okay. Because it's basically the same idea.
Yeah.
It's basically the same idea.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
That's fair.
Yeah, right.
The largest mural in the Black Series is the Mandalorian. I'm going to be honest, I don't like this color. Because there are just so many of them, so now it's like I almost associate it with peg warming a little. And I don't know, do you think of orange when you think of the Mandalorian series?
No, I definitely don't think orange. I mean, there is plenty of orange-ish artwork, you know? Like, especially for, like, Season 1.
Right, and I think all these orange or light yellow, like, same thing with Phantom Menace. It's just these weird shades of orange. And they won't stop just using different shades of warm colors.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I want to put it in C. Just because, A, I don't think of orange. And so I don't think it's an appropriate color for the Mandalorian. True, Gyros, it could have been like a Beskar color, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And B, I just don't like all these different shades of orange that they use. I'm just like, let's get a little variety in these colors, man.
Yeah, from the Sunset poster. That's what I was thinking, too.
Okay, so are we going to go B then? Because that's a good point.
Yeah, I would say B. I'd say orange is not ideal, but when you look back to when The Mandalorian first came out, it does make sense. Long run, I feel like it doesn't make sense, especially now. Like, Season 3 is kind of green.
What's up, Joseph? Yeah.
Like the logo's green now, so clearly they're changing the color scheme of Mando, so. Orange
line, and you know I purposely use the Sand Trooper image.
Come on.
It's. I mean, come on.
You're not fooling anyone.
The orange lights and the blue lights. I would say I like the orange over the blue, but they're both S.
Yeah. Total nostalgia. What a time to be alive.
Oh no. So this is, it says Gaming Greats, but I actually chose this just as an overall plastic-free packaging. Just like overall. So I didn't really mean this to be Gaming Greats, but it's just the figure I randomly chose.
Okay.
So this one is plastic-free packaging in general.
Okay. I would say as of right now, C tier.
Okay. Because they're still using the render?
Like, yeah, there's problems, but I feel like we're just getting used to it at this point. It's not the worst thing in the world either, you know?
Yeah. I don't like how it uses the render, though.
Right. The render is awful. That's genuinely not cool.
And us personally, we don't care about plastic free. Like, we don't care about the fact that there's no plastic window. So that doesn't really bother me. But I do not like how they're using a render. But I do like the unboxing experience.
Yeah.
And I do, Zuboy's pointing out.
And I like this.
Warping.
I also love the little statistic thing on the side.
Yeah.
Get to see how tall it is.
Yeah. So I think render kills it for me. Mm-hmm. But the actual not having the plastic window, I am not as offended by that as other people. So, yeah, we'll get to it. I have a mic right here. We'll get to that. I know where that's going.
Okay.
I think that's fair.
Yeah.
Power of the Force nostalgia.
Now, this is the orange card, not the green card. Because Leia's on the green card.
Sure, I would consider this as just overall.
Oh, no, they're two different things.
So you would have one above the other?
I think so. Because I most of the Power of the Force figures I have are the green card figures. I don't...
Oh.
So, like, I feel more into the green card figures.
Oh, okay. What if we just counted this as both? For your sake.
Let's do A tier on those. Let's do A tier.
All right.
If it's counting the orange as well, let's do A tier. But I think green packaging alone is solid 10 out of 10 S tier.
Yeah.
Maximum nostalgia for Power of the Force in the green card.
Power of the Force. That's an important thing to mention. We're not nostalgic for Kenner, but we are nostalgic for Power of the Force. If this was me by myself...
Which is Kenner.
Well,
it's when Hasbro owned Kenner, though. So.
Right.
Well, they still technically own Kenner. But.
So, I would say Power of the Force is more nostalgic for me than the, like, original trilogy Kenner stuff.
Power of the Force, for me, those were like my sandbox toys.
Yeah.
Like, I'm in the backyard, we're on Tatooine, chilling in the sandbox. Life is good. But I also, there's some G.I. Joes that are about to roll up as well.
Yeah, so at the same time, I open all of them and throw away the packaging. So, I don't know. Purple Galaxy packaging for Star Wars Rebels.
See, now Rebels I feel like should have been orange. Rebels is the orange one, right?
Yeah, I guess.
The logo's
and it's
orange.
Like they stole purple from Empire, so I've always had a little animosity towards those Rebels Galaxy packaging figures. Rebels go straight to S. Super unique color, super satisfying to see on the shelf when completed. See, I'm not agitated at the purple color, but I don't really think of purple when I think of Rebels.
I would almost lump it right next to Mando. Right next to that Mando packaging.
Yeah.
In the B tier. Purple's
it doesn't blow me away.
Yeah. Not a bad choice.
Yeah, Phoenix.
But should have been orange. Like,
yeah.
I feel like that's obvious.
Yeah, Zooboy, we love the Rebels figures too.
Yeah.
But you gotta remember, this isn't about the figures.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
This is about the packaging. So, up next... Ooh. Oh, this is a gargantuan one. This is the longest running Black Series packaging ever.
Oh, man.
Now, let me go first here. The positives... I think it was really sleek when it first came out. Like, when it first dropped and came out, it looked sleek, it felt fresh and new. And I love the Gregory Titus artwork that we mentioned earlier. Mm-hmm. But it went on far too long that I will forever and always associate this box with peg warming, because it takes me right back to the dark times of the Black Series, where it was non-stop Jin, Cassian, Krennic for about 3 years in a row. So every time I see this box, it doesn't matter if I'm at a used media store, if I'm at Meijer or a Walgreens, I will forever and always have it burned in my brain. Peg warmer, peg warmer, peg warmer. Mm-hmm. So for that reason, I want to put it pretty low. How about you?
I'm right there with you. I really, looking back, hate the number on the side.
Yep.
like with
I
a
don't like it
burning
either.
passion. It reduced every figure to a number. And like I'm sure you remember back in the day, you wouldn't even need to walk all the way down the aisle at that point.
Right.
You could just read the numbers from a distance and walk away. So I feel like the boxes were definitely, they were cool at first, but as time went on, like you said, I agree with everything you said. So I'm honestly feeling like,
Real quick, Mace, the plastic-free packaging still maintains the different color schemes. The red and black box, it was just that. It was just red for the entire... You know, there's over 100... There's 112 figures, and that's not counting all the other deluxe and exclusive stuff.
I'm feeling a C on this for the same reason the archive packaging is in the C tier. And that is because of the Gregory Titus artwork.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
fair.
I think the red and black box overstayed its welcome. And yeah, just the association with peg warming, the Dark Time of the Black series.
It will forever and always be associated with the lowest point of the line.
Right. Right.
And the figures were shite for the most part.
Yeah.
Well. Like photoreal came about halfway.
But yeah, you know, bad QC, bad articulation, bad sculpting.
Yeah.
It was legitimately a dark time.
Right.
It was a
And
dark
on that
time.
note, we're going to take a brief commercial break. 'Cause I have to go to the bathroom.
He's got to go to the bathroom. Now he's going to leave me here on the stream
Yep.
all by
Brief
myself.
commercial break.
You got to drink your fluids. You got to stay hydrated. I'm almost out. Yeah. We're getting down to the wire here, and this is the only drink I have down. So, how you guys doing? Now that Justin's gone, how about that last episode of Bad Batch? That was pretty sick. Can't believe he hasn't watched it. Can't believe he hasn't watched it. I don't know what's going on with this guy. This is for Black Series, and there is no Black Series 85 Power of the Force packaging. There would have been if we would have got the Rancor. Yeah, those two parters were awesome. True, the Sniper Dark Clone Trooper. Amazing. I loved just when Palpatine finally showed up and delivered that speech, and the entire script of the episode was flipped and they played right into his hand. So good. Honestly, so awesome. Yeah, we'll just bring something random up. Oh yeah, I think that was only halfway. I think we still have 8 more episodes to go.
All right.
Oh, Justin's back. Justin's back.
Yeah, quit talking shit. Quit talking shit.
Shh, guys, shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Delete the chat. Delete your chat.
Yeah, delete your chat. Oh,
so
this is just Black Series. This is just Black Series.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, to make my own stream. Very good. Okay, Rogue One. I think it's perfect because I think of tropical beach environment when I think of Rogue One.
Yeah.
I would say it's the perfect color choice.
I would agree with you, especially because we worked at the movie theater when that came out, and I actually do have the actual theatrical Rogue One poster that is like the stormtroopers walking through the beach, and it's got that color. Yeah, I
think it's perfect. I don't think they could have done better.
I agree with you. I agree with you.
Rise of Skywalker is a very bright, vibrant shade of like a baby blue, which I actually dig because it makes me think of Emperor Palpatine, Force Lightning, Exegol. the big bass drop.
Wub, 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 wub.
I mean, you just can't think of the movie because I really don't like that movie.
Yeah, I think they used a lot of that same blue, obviously, for the entire third act of the movie and on the poster. So it's a pretty good match for the movie. I would be willing to give it a nice little A tier.
Yeah, I think it's a good choice for the movie. I definitely associate it with that. I think even the title card was like a blue or something. I could be completely wrong. Now, Return of the Jedi is the perfect color.
Yeah.
I mean, it's Luke's lightsaber.
It's Luke's lightsaber. It's Endor.
Yeah.
Perfect.
We all have that childhood memory of jumping from Empire to Return, and when Luke busts out the green lightsaber, you're like, oh man, it's green.
I would have, we would also take the VHS maroon on Return of the Jedi, but green is perfect.
Yeah. I think out of the original trilogy, that's the best color choice for the Galaxy packaging. So I'm going straight to S.
Yep.
Exactly. Green saber, green forest moon of Endor, Jabba's yuck. Many custom posters of Return of the Jedi are green as well. Yeah. Absolutely. 100%.
They got it right with that one.
Now, Nate, I know where you're going with this.
To the moon!
Nostalgic Phantom Menace packaging.
To the moon!
We're putting all that shit above Kenner.
Someone is going to freak out in a moment.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
For obvious, it's also hollow to a certain degree, so it's like a foil card, so that's just so cool.
Yeah, Phantom Menace. Obviously, we're part of the prequel generation. That was the very first time we got to be excited for a Star Wars movie and could really have the opportunity to see a Star Wars movie in a theater. So I remember vividly just the toy aisles filled to the brim, oceans of red packaging. And even to this day, it's a shot of nostalgia. I love the little Comtech chip thing it's right here for me. It's right here.
Yep.
So,
okay.
To the moon.
Yeah, To the Moon. Some of the best that they've done. Love it. Very nostalgic.
Now on the flip side here.
That's funny how that worked out. Galaxy packaging Phantom Menace is like this off yellow. For some reason, it kind of reminds me of Naboo, though, because they have a lot of more like not granite, but like
yeah.
It kind of reminds me of Naboo, like Theed.
I mean, I get it, but
okay. How about this? I think it's more of an appropriate choice than orange for A New Hope. So maybe B. B or C is where I would go.
I mean, I could get into that.
And we literally only have one figure from this. The Phantom Menace packaging is at the Earth core. You have to go through the planet core.
The planet core. Yeah, we could go B tier on it.
Same color for Tatooine.
We could go B tier on it.
It's just not as egregious, obviously, as a red for Attack of the Clones or orange for A New Hope. I think, for some reason, I just think that shade of it's like goldish, sandish.
I'm gonna get my necklace real quick. I need my bling.
Uh-oh. Does Nate have like a Phantom Menace necklace that is that shade of yellow? Because it's like a yellowish, goldish. For some reason, it reminds me of Naboo. Like their infrastructure, their like the colors of their buildings. Yeah, Anakin's... Ooh, yeah, yellowish because of Anakin's pod racer. Mural sucks because it's just Jar Jar. It's literally only Jar Jar.
That's right.
Oh, yeah. So, White Direwolf brings up a good point. Anakin's pod racer is yellow, and also Brett on Fett, the yellow of the N1 Starfighters.
Yeah.
So, I'm a fan of B. So, Kenobi. I kind of like that shade of blue. It's like a cobalt blue. Like, it's like a... It's not a baby blue, but it is a light, like, pastel shade of blue.
Yeah.
I kind of like that for Kenobi. I mean, he has a blue lightsaber, so I'm assuming that's why they chose that shade of blue.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not A. It's not like a perfect encapsulation of the series. So I want to say B, kind of the same logic as Mando, Rebels, Phantom Menace. What do you think about the Kenobi blue?
Yeah, I think Rena's got a good point. Tibbet blue. I honestly almost feel like we should move Phantom Menace packaging to A and put Kenobi in B. I've been stewing about the Phantom Menace package.
All right. I can get behind that. Because I agree. I actually really like the shade of blue they use. The cobalt, like I said, pastel kind of shade.
Mm-hmm.
But is it only because he uses a blue lightsaber? Like, I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know why else they would choose blue.
Well, let's just put Andor right where it belongs, straight into the D category, because that color makes no damn sense at all.
Yeah, like, even before Andor packaging came out, we were complaining too many shades of blue, too many shades of orange. And then they come out and do this, like, red, orange, scarlet for Andor.
Yeah, I don't see it.
Oh, gosh, the title for Andor is red. I mean...
On one poster, it's red. Every other poster, it's white.
Yeah. Hang on here. Let's see.
I don't know. I'm seeing a lot of white logos more than red logos.
Let's get a screen share going. Yeah, I mean, it's red on this one. Look at how much white it is.
Right.
For every red logo, there's like 15 pictures of white.
Yeah. I'm just not feeling red for Andor. I don't see it.
And it's like I said, it's after so many shades of
Right.
orange, orangish red, all these warm colors. I was like, eh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a red orange. It's like a
It's just
scarlet sort of.
Too much of the same. Based on that alone.
Right. Let me go back to it. Let me just get the window. There we go. Too many. Just too many.
I say we keep it in D tier.
Because people are disagreeing, so that makes me want to keep it there. Just kidding. Original gaming greats, I want to go right to S tier. Because
Boom.
I loved the, there was, the Shadow Stormtrooper was, this aquatic, sky blue is super bright, vibrant. Then you get a deep red for Nihilus. But then you get this nice purple for Revan.
Mm-hmm.
What are some other ones?
And it was the purple would be really shiny on the side of the box, but then the front of the box was a nice black matte finish, and it just looked so classy.
Ferrix brick color.
It looked so classy.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of some of the... Oh, the Stormtrooper Commander was a nice, deep shade of blue. Mm-hmm. There was just so much variety. The heavy battle droid was a bronze-ish color or something, if I'm remembering correctly.
The Jango Fett had that nice blue.
The Biker Scout was turquoise. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
Yep.
And ironically, the last two are the comic And I want to go polar opposite.
Yep.
I'm going to put Comic Line up here
Yep.
and Plastic Free Comic right there.
Right there, baby. That's the money.
Just because
Ooh, excuse me.
the comic boxes are amazing. I love the art of the comic. They are the only Black Series boxes where I want to display the box. The one and only subline where I'm like, I want to display the box somehow. So I've kept my comic boxes.
Just to go back to the gaming grades, remember the Purge Trooper with the purple? Or like the pink?
Yeah.
Oh, that was a good one.
That was great.
That was a good one.
Great.
Okay, hold on.
Let them cook.
I think PFP comic packaging might belong in C tier. Because at the very least, it is still consistent for the most part with the original packaging.
Okay, if that's the case, I think I want to move Andor.
Where are you going to move Andor?
I'm just going to move it up one because I get that red and orange is there's a surplus, but it's not as annoying as these two.
Okay, go ahead.
So, and it just didn't seem right there to me. so now at this time, you and I, Nate, we can switch. I almost want to put, when I was taking my whiz, I was doing some thinking.
As you do.
I don't think they could have picked a better color for Book of Boba Fett. Because it's Boba Fett green. It's like, what could they have done? So I almost want to move it to S. Because, in my opinion, it's the perfect color.
I mean, by the logic of our list, it belongs up there.
Right. So I was stirring a little on that.
Okay, I accept. Otherwise, I feel like this is a pretty solid lock.
Right, because the only things we have in D is Attack of the Clones, because I think it was just the biggest missed opportunity to give it red, especially when we have so many other red and orange colors. And its Attack of the Clones should have been white. And then Gaming Grades just being the same exact color, getting rid of the rainbow variety that we put in S tier.
Yep. That's a crime.
I'm definitely fine with those two in D. I think I'm fine with C. Archive I would almost want to put in D, but it's fine in C. It's fine.
The Gregory Titus art keeps it in C. That's it.
Same with red and black box. Comic free or plastic free comic. I mean, I like the logic of that.
At the very least, it's consistent.
Yeah, I think this is solid.
Yeah, me too. I like it.
Yeah.
I do like it.
This list is about right. Keep the D's there. Oh, for sure. Yeah. Where would you put first edition packages? That's like so weird. Why did they do that?
I like those packages just because
it's different.
It was different. If they were on here, they'd probably be in...
Maybe B's, like a step above red and black box.
Yeah, just because they were just kind of a little... Look at this! I have the Jawa first edition, and I think that was the only one I have.
I have a lot, because we went to that Disney store that only had first edition. So I got like the Jawa, Rey, Kylo. Yeah, the cookies and cream package.
Yeah, I would say B tier for the first edition box.
Yeah, I think this is solid. I wonder, can I save this and like post it to Instagram? Oh yeah, nice.
Nice. Very nice.
Yeah. So, what just happened? Where's my screen? There we go. So yeah, that is our tier list. It's correct. We used perfect logic, no backwards logic at all.
Especially coming from two guys who could literally care less about the packaging and just want that sweet, sweet figure that's inside.
Yep. So, yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy with that. That was fun. I liked breaking each thing down and, like, discussing where it should be. That was a fun one.
I liked it.
I'm glad everyone in chat enjoyed and participated. Definitely one of the Black Series package tier lists of all time.
It was one of them.
Yeah, and you could find this on tier list maker. .com. Yeah, let me log out and see if I can find it. So you basically just go in here. I'm just gonna search Black Series packaging. Or what? Yep, right here. This is the one I made. Hasbro Black Series Packaging Showdown.
Nice.
This is my little mock-up. Hasbro Star Wars The Black Series debuted in 2013 and has since offered a plethora of various packaging designs. Some better than others. Who will win? And this is ours.
Nice.
So yeah, you can find that, make your own, send it in the Discord. But yeah, I didn't really have anything else to talk about today.
All right. Well, I think we could just go ahead and end it here.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm fine with that. It was gonna be a shorter one anyway.
Yeah. I mean, it's not really that much shorter. 10 minutes.
Oh, true. Dang, I guess it is.
It's
Hour
still
48.
Still a 2-hour stream.
True. Because we're good at milking.
Absolutely. But yeah, so everyone, just as a quick reminder this week, tomorrow I will have a review for Wicket up on the channel. I would appreciate it if you would check it out. We're also going to be debuting the sister series of Black Series Bangers, which is called Black Series Blunders, this week as well. So please check that video out as well. Same concept, except for now it's about the figures that aren't so good.
Yep.
And I think everyone is going to have something to say about our first episode.
Yeah, for sure. I just dropped a bunch of links in the chat. We have our merch. We have our channel membership, the best way to support us. Our link tree, so you can follow us on all our socials. And the Discord. I'd really recommend joining that Discord. Plenty of great stuff going on in there. Exactly, not Obi-Wan. Exactly. But yeah, and figure it out as always on Friday. We'll have to record on a different weekday since Tuesday is Valentine's Day.
Oh, it's Valentine's Day.
Happy V-Day.
Yes, it's time.
Time to love.
Time to love. That's right. It is time to love. And with that being said, it is time to go. Justin, always great to see you.
We never do that. We never say that.
No.
Thank you, brother Nate.
Thank you. Let's review Skinamarink before we leave.
3.5 stars out of 5. I would give it a watch.
Spooky.
If you're afraid of experimental films, though, stay away.
Yeah, don't watch it.
Yeah. Pizza Hut or Chipotle, of course.
Nah, I think today... I don't know what today's going to be. I don't know.
Yesterday was B-dubs, so I'll probably eat something in the house today.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, too.
I had to get my Caribbean jerk sauce on some traditional wings. And I really like the dusted Chipotle barbecue.
Nice. I'm not a fan of B-dubs these days.
Yeah, it's only once in a blue moon.
I need that real crispy wing. I'm like, ever since we started getting Wingstops around here, or Sharks. Sharks is typically my go-to.
Nice.
So crispy. It's so crispy.
I do like crisp.
Who doesn't love crispy wings? All right, everybody. We will see you same time, same place next week. Take care. Make some good choices. Enjoy Sports Ball Day, the big game. This episode of Out of the Basement was sponsored by Sportsbook BetBook. Bet it all. Don't tell your wife.
This episode of Sports Center is brought to you by Men's Warehouse.
Spend $1, get 500.
You're gonna love the way you look, I guarantee it.
Don't tell your wife you put the house up on as an ante.
I'm going to end the stream now. I'm gonna click end.
Hit the Andor button.